Welcome back to CJ Farm Grit. Today we start week 3 of grape harvest. I count 5 rows to keep our pattern going. It just kind of seems weird to say gondola, although it's kind of like prestige, like gondola. It's fun to say gondola, gondola. Makes me feel like British or something. I'm gonna show my little sister how to dump the gondola so that I can record, because I'm gonna fill the tank, and so I want to show you how it looks like when the tank is full. All you have to do is put this lever up, this one up, yeah, and it will put it up, do it, and then after it's up, then do this one and it'll tip it. Tip it all the way and keep doing it and it'll stop automatically? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go record. Okay, so this is 2 gondolas in this tank, and then this gondola is filling it. I forgot to tell her if you push the gas it'll go faster. Wow, you can really smell the grapes. That is 1 gondola full of grapes, and then we're gonna put 2 more in here, and that fills a tank. And this is the tank. hate that about hoses, is you get a kink and you gotta walk around the whole hose to find the kink.
Okay, so last night when we were picking, so these rods on the picker that shake the grapes off, they're rounded rods, so they will usually catch posts without the wire on the top of the post. If it's like a stray post, it will catch in the, if you look, they're round, so like a post will catch up in there and pull it out. But usually when the post pulls it out, it will usually just pull out, if you look right there. So there's these, so long story short, well, it's not long, but one of these rods broke. I'm pretty sure they're fiberglass. So there's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on each side. And I'm by myself today, so this will be somewhat of a process. But like I was saying, usually it will just pull it out from right here. It has 2 connection points right there and right there because they're round. And it'll just yank it out of that little bracket right there. It's just squeezing the rod together with friction. But every now and then they'll get brittle and they'll break. So I'm fixing that by myself today. It would go a lot faster if I had a socket for the impact driver, but I'm not exactly sure where that is, so just do it the old-fashioned way. So that's on there. Dad right now is taking up a load of Cosmic Crisp apples, and my sister is taking off sprinklers in the grapes. And we do that because with these rods, it shakes the grapes, so it'll break the sprinklers. It won't, but every now and then it will. And those are like $15 a piece. They're not cheap. So we just take them off because it'll break probably like half of them. So this is the first rod that broke this year, which is pretty good. Usually we always have at least 2 extra rods on the picker. That's where I got this one, just in case this happens. But we kept picking with this rod because it's high up enough where it won't do a lot, only the really tall grapes, but it still needs done. So didn't need done that night, but still. Okay, and we got the new one. Now, I think these little like plastic tubes slide over the end of the rod that go into that clamp. There's little plastic tubes around the rod. I think that is for, I'm not 100% sure, but so it'll slide out, in and out easier. and so it doesn't break the rod. So if you catch a post and you don't see it in the camera, because there's cameras around this picker there, and there's 3 in the back, there's another one right there. If you don't catch it in the camera, catch the rod catching the post, it'll pull this out, and I think those plastics are for, so it might not break it, and it'll just pull out, which is the best case scenario, because all you have to do is loosen these, stick the rod back in. Okay, but got the new one here. After I get this, we have to wash it off a little bit, but faster with 2 people. But you gotta do what you gotta do, so. Yeah, this bolt looks fine. Not strip. They'll strip out sometimes. The thread will strip out. And I lost the washer. Well, we'll get a new one. Usually stock up on these for that exact reason. Okay, there's one pole, and I can't find it. Found it. Yes, got it. This bolt goes back through, like, oh, right, yes. So, there's a locking nut. So it's kind of hard to. Well, you know what? Be easier. Yeah. Well, I'll just tighten this one up first. Because I still have to get that other end through. Usually you'll just bend it. Usually it'll just go straight through, but you'll see. Now it'd be a lot faster with power tools. I don't know where all the sockets are. Okay, done here. Now we do that one. These catchers, they have rubber on the bottom of them, and they move in and out, so that the grapevine will just come in here, and the grapevine will just see it just. So to get in here, I have to, because they're faced one direction, I have to push them apart. Like this. This can get messy at night when you're picking, and this is all sticky. So I push these apart and I walk in here because they're faced one direction. So I could walk out right now, but I can't walk in because they're faced. You can't, once you get in a grape row, you cannot back up because these shaker rods are faced one direction along with these. It'll break all of these right off, snap. You can't back up when you get in a grape row. And these kind of squeeze tight, so it's. Now, I have to stick that in there. And the rubber piece I was talking about goes right into the clamp. Right where the clamp goes. Which is hard to do right here. So now I have to walk out of these. I can just walk out straight, fine. And now I have to go to the other side to grab, to loosen that more. But okay, that's it. That's in. And we're done. Didn't take too long. Uh-oh. Okay. Right here, this rod, see how it's down? It must have caught a post and didn't yank it out all the way. But it's half out, so I'll just fix this while I'm here. Oh, it's this fast, so I'll just loosen it and push it back through. But power tools are a lifesaver. Oh, I think Dad's just pulling up in the semi. Back to the apples. Yep, that's him. Now we're done here. Back to picking. Yep, that's him.
Okay, so a real quick behind the scenes. What you guys don't see is me running on foot to get up to the next sprinkler so I can record her. So this is the end of week 3 of grape picking, so stay tuned for week 4.
What? Fixing the rod I'm recording, now go away?
When it's 50.